Welcome to day 452 of our DSO journey. I'm Ed Krasenstein here with my twin brother Brian. And remember, these videos are being sponsored by NFT Tech. They are an investor in DSOFi. So, Brian, you're still in Iowa, is it?
Yep, in Iowa, different location in Iowa. Went from like Cedar Rapids to now, I don't even know, somewhere in Western Iowa.
Are you running from the feds?
Yeah, they're after me because I bought too much diesel and they think that now Natter. I'm just kidding.
Okay, that didn't really make too much sense. So, are you implying that the feds are after Natter?
No, that's why I stopped myself. No, in actuality, we're just running all over the place, helping family do different things. And my wife's family is in Wisconsin, and part of it's in Iowa. So we're just all over the place.
All right, so let's get started. DAODAO had some huge announcements. Natter talked about DAODAO getting group messaging for the last, I guess, couple months, and it's finally here. So if you log into DAODAO, you will, and go to a DAO, you will now see that there is a group messaging box on the sidebar of the site. I was experimenting with it earlier. Of course, this is brought to you by DSO Messengers, Jason Knott and Buck Rosen. They put a ton of work into this. And, I think this is something you need for DAOs. You need to have the live group messaging. It's not yet gated, but soon it will be gated. So you could say, like, maybe you only want coin holders to be able to take part in the chat, or maybe you just want anybody who owns more than 100 DAO coins in your DAO to be able to take part in the chat, or maybe you want different subgroups. And I'm sure you'll be able to do that as well. But it's a great option. I think it gives DAOs another way to communicate with their communities. Uh, there's a few things that still need to be done. I think you could probably use some subtopics, more like Discord, where you could have a topic for general discussion, a topic for whitelists, a topic for other things as well. Also, I think PFPs, the avatars and or usernames, should be clickable when you're viewing a group chat, so that you can visit that person's profile, maybe buy their coin, maybe follow them, etc.
Yeah. Sorry, my phone keeps moving around. My laptop's flickering. I'm not sure what's going on here, but yeah, I think it's definitely important that we have something like this on DSO. Obviously, everybody's attached to Discord for various reasons, but I think that we need to be able to get away from Web 2. And what better way to do that than to integrate a native DSO native app into other apps that are running DSO? So I'm happy to see this, and I hope we see it develop, and I hope that other apps start integrating DSO Messenger as kind of a Discord alternative as well.
Yeah, and it's not complete yet. Tyne and Paul Burke both noted two different things. It appears that it's still on chain, at least according to Tyne. I mean, it's still off chain according to Tyne. It's not yet on chain. I haven't verified myself. Also, Paul Burke said that it's not yet encrypted, so it's unencrypted at this point. So your messages are still out there. I think they're working toward the encryption, and they're working toward being on chain. If Tyne and Paul Burke are correct.
Yeah, yeah.
So Cloudflare had an outage, Brian.
Yeah, so Cloudflare, there's an outage this morning, maybe a little bit last night. A lot of the apps that are running the DSO nodes are having an effect. It's having an effect on them. Of course, Diamond app was having issues. I know D Social World, I think, had some issues. Uh, but yeah, DAO I know also had some issues. So it's not anything with DSO blockchain. Adder made a post. It has to do with Cloudflare, which is basically the servers that some of these nodes are running on.
Yeah, so I think everything's starting to get back up and running now, but we'll have to wait and see. Story, it wasn't yesterday, but I believe the day before, and I missed this in the news yesterday. They made a tweet saying that they're going to be launching their beta product in just a couple of weeks. So this is exciting. I can't wait to see the release, of course, by the Design Star Sisters and Rabal. It's something I think the DSO community has been waiting for, and I think it's gonna change things. I think it really has a lot of potential to bring people, like the Snapchat, TikTok, Instagram crowds onto DSO by using the Story app.
Yeah, we've been waiting for this for I don't know, probably like 8 months now. But the Design Sisters, Luis and Lucy, they're doing amazing work. I know they were on vacation. They're back from vacation, and I'm guessing things are going to be coming pretty soon.
Yeah, I hope they had a great vacation. Luis and I always forget their name.
Lucy and
Lucy and
Luis.
Luis. Okay, sorry, Lucy. So Zircles announced custom post types. So, Zircles was created to allow for long form posts, kind of like a medium built on the DSO blockchain with the ability to tip people and follow people and stuff like that. They've introduced different formats. So now it supports podcasting, videos, and pretty much any other type of written text you want, whether it be long form or short form. When you log in to make a post, you're gonna be prompted with different types of content options such as video, audio, long form post, and I think this is a really good way to kind of bring others onto the platform. And like if you're publicizing a video, you might not want that same format for a long form post. You want to feature that video at the top and kind of build the text around it. So this is exactly what they're doing. Are the police coming to get you, Brian?
My laptop keeps flickering. Go ahead,
I
continue.
thought the feds were there. Yeah, so it's great. I love what Zircles is doing. They keep adding, they keep building on top of their product and iterating upon it after getting feedback from the community. So definitely check out Zircles if you haven't already.
Yeah, great job. Tony and Dennis are doing amazing work. But I want to get on to GD Virtual Galleries. He was featured by William Laurent in Blockster, which is a crypto native news site slash blog, and and the story was called From Vogue to Virtual, Stepping into Web3 Art. And it talks about Gabriel DeSantis, who's GDS, of course, and his amazing virtual galleries. Also, Michelle Lord's photography was mentioned in the article. GDS says he's looking forward to doing a full scale project with her soon. I'm really interested in that. Two great people. Michelle is amazing, and of course, GDS. But great article by William Laurent, of course. He covers all kinds of news in the Web3 space. He's covered a lot of the DSO community, so happy to see that.
Yeah, William's an awesome writer, and there's actually a gallery featuring Michelle Lord where she's actually sitting in the gallery, which is really really cool. So I can't wait to see what he does with her as well. So Michael Mara yesterday of Entra posted an Entra update. The new app version is now live. It's version 2.4.66. It's available on iOS and Android devices. Definitely download that. Update your apps if you haven't already. And points are now live. Points are now live in version 2.4.66, and their version, their points are essentially a an in-app currency that they plan to continue to optimize and build out. You're going to be able to earn points by inviting new people to join through a referral program, also by getting upvotes on your posts and completing different tasks throughout the app. So you'll have this ability to earn these points, and then you'll eventually be able to redeem these points for prizes, cash, and or crypto. So I love what they're doing. I think there's a really great incentive to get people to use a Web3 app is by giving them points, and those points are redeemable for things in the future.
Yeah, it creates stickiness. It makes people want to come back and use their app. And I think that as DSO expands, as Web3 in general expands, we're going to see things like this, whether it's post to earn, whether it's points. And what this does is it keeps the ecosystem moving along, and it keeps the various nodes within that ecosystem competing against each other for eyeballs. And when they do that, the consumer wins. And obviously, what Entra's doing, Michael Mara's doing. It's helping the consumer. Of course, you can earn with diamonds, you can earn with all kinds of stuff, but this is just an added bonus to that. And we've seen the social world do stuff with post to earn. We're going to see all kinds of innovative ideas to try and keep people around.
Yeah, and NFT NYC is this week. So this is exciting. It's a big NFT event taking place in New York City. And what makes it even more exciting is that a plethora of DSO community members are on hand in New York City, some attending the event, some just there to take part in some of the parties and hangouts that go on around the event. But Matreshka's there. She's been like all over DSO talking about the event. I know she invited us to go. But we couldn't make it because Brian's traveling this week and I'm traveling next week, unfortunately. But Matreshka is going to be there. Darian Parrish, William Laurent, Cassius Cuvée. I feel like he's at every single crypto event known to man. Manana, Samusiva, Slava, Jules, Mario Nawfal, Ayla Croft, Tony Wu, Sigil, Anna Rag, Kona, Doodles, Tropics, Jay Lamb, Elric Ericos, Salil Sethi, Yazin, Michael Mara, and Do What You Love are all going to be in New York City. Those are some pretty big DSO OGs that many of whom we haven't heard from in quite some time. So it's going to be great to see pictures and videos of them hanging out if they do get to meet up, and we'll make the next one.
Yeah, it's funny because we're going to New York next month. I'm sad that it didn't take place a month later. But yeah, I think that the NFT community on DSO was really strong. The whole DSO community is strong. I'm sure we're going to see meetups between a lot of these people. I'm sad I can't make it, but NFTZ will be starting to attend some of these events probably in next quarter or the quarter after as we start rolling out some really cool things that we're working on.
Yeah, so what were the top
And
hashtags, Brian?
yeah, so yeah, over the last 24 hours, thanks to Open Prosper and Salil Sethi, the top hashtags were crypto, DSO, NFT, Web3, and BTC. And
Interesting.
the
Nothing surprising there.
not at all. The top Diamond creators over the last 24 hours, according to Altumbase, are Natter, Now and Then, Krasenstein, us of course, Spunkart, Tobias Schmidt, Manrik Photo, The Devil, Happy Rabbit, Yuchi, and Nigel's. So congrats to all of them.
Congratulations, guys. And there's two community events today I want to touch on real fast. At 10 a.m. Eastern Time on Vibe Hut is Crypto Weekly with Darian Parrish. And at 1 p.m. Eastern Time, there is an event on Entra by John Jordan called What is the Web3 Simplified DAO? Of course, John Jordan's behind the Web3 Simplified DAO. It's a really interesting DAO. Definitely check it out. Attend that Entra event if you can. And I think that's all of the news we have for today. Brian, good luck with the feds. And
Yeah, and I'm so sorry about that horrible joke about Natter earlier. I was caught off guard and my laptop was flickering. I was just wasn't thinking. Natter, I apologize.
yes, that was Brian. You can still give Eddie diamonds, but don't give Brian diamonds. All right, everybody have a great day, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.